Back on her, man. Back on her. Ooh, hold up. Alright, man. Without no money, no grip in this system, right now, I just got through thinking about something, bro. You wanna always vibe high on this right here. See that? That organic, unrefined virgin coconut oil. I eat that regularly. It comes from Whole Foods. See? You can get that right from Whole Foods. It's proof I'm living in tune with my frequency. I'm getting a proper amount of humidity daily. So, back on here, man. I just want to expound on a few things I've expounded on in this particular place. This is $1 million information. Government hides. I shouldn't be giving nobody this fucking info, man. Let me take my cap off, man. I don't have a capitalized over anyone to trap them in their energy. So let's just start out with that one, right? So I want to break down this information, this biology, this comedic knowledge that I don't even have the time today to activate within me, because so many bots that follow me that try to bring a bad EMF wave toward me as of so far. But you know, if there's a will, there's a way. So I just don't want to leave people behind. So take this information or leave this information. I don't know how true the shutdown is, but I just want to grant this information to people before the shutdown comes. I don't have hate for nobody. I've never had hate, never had discouragement toward anyone, never had discouragement toward anyone, never had, you know what I mean, dis-ease toward anyone, right? So I just want to start with that, right? I don't like people lying on me either, man. I've never, before I want to break down the mundanest thing going on right now within the current state I'm living in right now, which is Missouri. So I've never in my life put my hands on an elderly person, ever had to punch, push, kick an elder person ever in my life.
Attention, please.
So I just want to break that right there to everybody. Because now I want to say you can take this information and believe it, man. Now, I want to talk about your third eye, psychic body, and that connection to electromagnetism around you as an etherian being, as in melanated being, as in sentient light being, right? What's going on, bro? Alright, man, alright. So I just want to say, man, I don't know why my video just paused for nothing. I'm over here vibing high, you know what I'm saying, mentally in Babylon right now. So the information I want to drop down, I made these videos last winter and some parts of this summer within 2021. Now we're in the month of November going into December. I'm not knowing how true this shutdown is now. I follow a lot of people work. I get they take on the COVID shutdown, the next one, and how they trying to vaccinate everyone. I just wanted to drop this information right here, man, to say I made videos in here last time expounding on different topics as far as like the third eye go. You know what I'm saying? Your connection to the Anu. And I just want to say I want to share my knowledge at this point in time, because I'm all about the whole as humanity advancing. So first I want to say my name is Avatar Anu, right? It's now on IG. From learning my knowledge from Master Teacher Baba G and just being a reflection and learning that knowledge and raising my consciousness, you know what I'm saying, my vibrations, and learning, you know what I'm saying, when you connect to the proper environment, you keep gaining knowledge everlasting. So, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I'm just going to share my knowledge, man, because I don't want to see people left behind. So, you know what I mean? I follow a lot of people, right? And I listen to people talk about COVID vaccine. I've never took the vaccine, honestly. Now, people that has taken the vaccine, I can't speak for you, but you know what I mean, because that's your mistake. Now, when it comes to me coming in the airport and my purpose and enlightening people and giving them true knowledge of thyself and their pineal gland and activating that via using alkaline water. Now I just want to say this. Now I sun gaze. I sun gaze to lengthen my spectrum brainwaves.
Please, Spirit Airlines to 2A for customer assistance.
When you sun gazing, that helps out.
To 2A for
when you
customer
sun gaze,
assistance,
that's how you
please.
sun gaze.
Thank you.
You look at the sun, you stare in the sun, and then, you know what I mean? I don't really have a specific way of starting this off introduction-wise, but when you sun gazing, you drinking water, alkaline water, the purpose is, I want to share a few tactics. Now, my idea, I don't want to necessarily say I'm sharing RFG Chosen One videos, but when I've listened to his videos, that's how I've gained like most of my ideas. Most of them. Before that, I used to just like go off on my own, but he just was more of an enhancer though. Now, when it comes to knowledge and this not being a game, like this is $1 million information I'm giving that people like I follow on YouTube and Instagram. They're building their own technology, but the technology that the body has that as well, it works the same way. Except most people I know like that's conscious, they building technology wise like organite, crystal, pyramids, or krakens. You got people, you can look them up, they building krakens. It's to go off of it's free energy, like what Tesla technology does, like free energy. So I just want to say, when it comes to you know what I mean, that I just wanted to make that part aware right there. Now, how to activate your third eye properly. Let's just start off with that, man, because I don't know how to really start this off, but you know what I mean, with how to activate. Now I want to share one trick I've learned just from, I don't necessarily box, I don't put gloves on. One thing I've learned from wearing a mouthpiece, right, this activate part of your God DNA strands. So when you activating your DNA strands, it's going to take elements, which is water, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take oxygen, which is air. It's going to take earth, which is connecting, grounding, your circadian rhythm, the messages you get from your subconscious mind when you're dreaming. So we must not poison ourselves by putting liquor, weed, cigarettes, all these drugs to shut down our brain frequency waves from receiving information. That's why going to the tropical parts of the world, the equator, because America is not, it's a simulation, it's not real, it's fake, they living in hell. So let me just drop that first. Now on the other hand, when it comes to activating your pineal gland the right way, it's multiple ways you can do. I'm gonna share all the ways in this video live stream. The first way you do it, man, is you have to be working out already. You have to be working out. You have to be building your chi up, your cardio. On my Facebook and YouTube, I have a video, one of the best ways to build your cardio up the fastest way from point A to point B. Put that treadmill on the mountain incline, put it on the fastest it get, the highest it get, the height of the incline, the highest, put the speed on the highest, the fastest speed it get. Now when you do that right, you building your chi up. It's going to open up your solar chakras, solar plexus. Because working out in nature actually helps enhance your chakras, your, you know what I'm saying, your whole body in one. Now, when I mention RFG talking about some of his knowledge, right, I want to dive into detail now. He mentioned about the Anunnaki, the Insectilians, and the Greys, and the Draconians, right? Now, we all have, he mentioned on his, I don't want to say, like I said, I don't want to say I'm sharing his private videos. If you go to his, if you subscribe to RFG Chosen on Patreon, you pay for his information. The thing about his information is this. It's actually on him talking about the wars they have. The Anunnakis versus the Draconians, and the Greys versus the Reptilians versus the Anunnaki, right? So the Anunnaki, the government, he mentioned, tries to create technology because they have certain energy machines. The evil government, to portal in evil spirits from, you know what I'm saying, from different parallel portals or whatever. So he mentioned that when they try to block out the sun with certain technology from those gamma rays of us receiving light. Now, I mentioned in my other video, I noticed it's getting kind of cool everywhere. Like, you go to different states, Texas, it gets cold there. I looked up the temperature in some parts of South America. It's cool temperatures over there. That's kind of odd, you know what I mean? Because that's a tropical place. Now, my thing is this. You know what I mean? When it comes to, you know, see, man, this information right here, man, I want to share it, but I don't like the lower self, man. Like, this shit is not a game, bro. You cannot invade the next man's privacy, bro. You just cannot keep doing that, bro. Like, you watching people hacking my fucking phone, bro. Like, this shit is not a fucking joke. You know what I mean? I get tired of the fucking lower self doing certain acts against righteous beings like me, bro. And that's what makes me not want to share my information, bro. I'll be like, fuck everybody. So I ain't gonna get on that right now, right? Bro, it fucks me up, bro, when people do that shit, man. I swear to God. I don't mean to be all, like, stingy or selfish or nothing. Bro, but y'all niggas gotta stop doing this shit, man. Yeah, I got to, bro. If y'all don't stop doing this shit, y'all ain't gonna never advance with me, bro. I'm just like, let humanity fucking crumble, cuz, and not get the information they need. I'm gonna have to probably activate your third eye different ways, bro. Like, bro, y'all need to, like, bro, I'm in the airport right now. This is not a fucking game, bro. I'm a real genuine person. I'm humorous and nice and all, but don't take that shit for granted, bro, because I cannot share nothing right now. And just be like, very immature, like, just this shit y'all emitting. Like, that's why I say it's important about your environment. If you're around a certain environment that's emitting a certain frequency to you, and that creates like a static, this shit is not a game, bro. Why are you playing with this right now? So, bro, I'm just say this, man. When you talk about different, the Anunnaki, the Reptilians, the Greys, and us having that connection because we have the reptilian cortex, right? We have the gray part that RFG broke down. Now, I don't mean to say I'm trying to show this. I'm not showing his private videos when I say that. Then you have the Draconians. They're just devolved Anunnakis. They lost, you know what I'm saying, they're God, part of the God genes from having everlasting, you know what I'm saying, sight like the Anunnakis, because it takes sight to actually reach different spectrum brainwaves within, you know what I'm saying, because we Anunnaki, like people like me are Anunnaki, just with less chakras, because if I had like, I at least have max 9 chakras in my body. If I had 22 chakras, I would be much taller. Now, the connection to your chakras in yoga, right? When you pay attention to that, I'm expounding on how to activate your third eye and you align your chakras, because these are multiple ways. Like, it's dimensional, bro. So pay attention. Listen. When you're dealing with your chakras, right, it's all in the mind. This is why, especially for me being a male, I have that power of imagination too. So the more water that you feed to your body, elements, all the elements, which is earth, fire, heat, the heat from fire, You know what I'm saying? And certain people being able to put fire on their body and be able to build their body up through ancient remedies, ancient yoga remedies, as well as ancient African remedies, through just like alchemy, right? Or certain rituals, which I'm not deep into rituals, right? I'm just more so like into the remedy, the metaphysical, plus the physical, plus the metaphysical work that you do subconsciously to gain that knowledge through the elements. So through the 4 elements, you know what I mean? You use them, you know what I'm saying? The earth, the chi, the fire, the heat, the water, the oxygen, the air. You know what I mean? And so now, when you hydrate your body with alkaline water properly every day, you know what I'm saying? I learned half of this from a lot of people. Some of it's from Master of Earth. Some of it is from RFG. Some of it is from even Young Pharaoh. Some of it is from Master Teacher Baba G. I'm only naming these people because I've learned from all of them, because they're all connected to the Christ conscious, right? So now when you align in your chakras, you imagine, you have that imagination. You hydrate your body with alkaline water. You keep doing that for over a period of time. And then what you do is you take the most alkaline water, right? And
May I have
you have to make sure that you build your chi up, because your nose is part of your 5 senses. And without your 5 senses, you won't be able to reach those those higher spectrum of brain frequencies. So listen up to what I'm saying. When you raise those up, you align your chakras, and plus yoga, and then discipline. You cannot be watching all these rappers, cannot be putting all this stuff into your ear gate, because that's part of your 5 senses. You have to be all the way chimed and tuned in to the frequency, because if not, you're going to lose something. You're going to fall off the track. You know, and your environment is one. And that's why I'm having a problem, because I'm still in an environment that doesn't help me keep discipline. So,
as a reminder,
you drinking water and you hydrating your body, right? Now, I talk about the practice of urine therapy, because when you study biology, epigenetics, when you change your diet, cleanse your temple, your frequency vibration rises. So you're able to not necessarily drink your urine, but it's called balance. Just think about it like this. I'm not a boxer, right? I practice a lot of things because your urine is an extension of your blood. That's DNA. What is DNA? Deoxynucleic acid. So that makes up your whole. So what does urine have in it? It has vortex energies. So it shoots vortex energy. Now you can't just drink your urine, because you'll actually be drinking urine and drinking the waste part of it. That's why you have to hydrate your body. And when you hydrate your body, you can drink your urine, right? And what it does is it serves as a extra it's like a battery charge. It serves as like it's premium vortex energy within your urine, if you with me. So when you take that, you know what I'm saying? Because most people, they're going to look at it and say, you drink your urine, because they don't do any scientific research. Scientifically speaking, when you drink your urine and you hydrate your body, so before you even think about drinking urine, right, you have to already be on a frequency that's healthy, living, alkaline, vegan diet. You know what I mean? So I'm sort of feeling shame. That's why I said I don't want to share this information. It's not easy, man, because everyone's not open to just doing this anyways. That's the thing about it. But I'm just sharing this for the people that has that knowledge and IQ to see what I'm saying. Now, I know I'm sort of like beating around the bush, it feel like, but I'm really not. I'm trying to take it slow, because I don't want to just say, do this, do that, and then, you know, I start sounding off. You know what I mean? And then people be like, we don't know what he talking about. It'll start, you know what I mean, be that thing. Now, this system we living in, people fall under mindsets. They fall on those mindsets because they putting CRISPR in their body. They putting microRNAs through the food, putting poison, dairy, soy, eating meat. You cannot be eating meat, dairy, and soy. Automatically, when you hear me say urine therapy, you're going to think about some on a lower vibration because you're not in the state of mind to comprehend anything I'm saying. So that's like mental concept to figure out. Step one. That's step one to the mental concept of what I'm even saying anyways. So whatever you eating, if you eating all these GMO products and you're never fat, like, you have to balance this shit out. You cannot just be out here eating soy and milk, dairy, cheese, hot dogs, burgers every fucking day. And then, you know what I'm saying, you don't stop it. And then you hear me say this, and I'm giving you information, because obviously the main people, it's just like, this is a video RFG Chosen made. I want to say this, man. He was true when he said this. You have Christians out here, Christians in the world, people I know, friends, family. They be the first people to say ghost spirits exist in their house, which is hypocritical to the fact of them saying, you know what I'm saying, the supernatural ain't real. So the supernatural ain't real, but ghosts and spirits exist in your house. Ghosts, you feeling these spirits in your house, these ghosts in your house. So right offhand, RFG is the first person that brings that came up with that first point, that most people that's Christians do this a lot because they're hypocritical, man. It's just hypocritical acts, man. So when it comes to me, you know what I'm saying, expounding on this information, you have to see that, like, you can't be out here wanting knowledge, but then saying one thing about the knowledge that's given to you. So I'm giving you the truth right now. It's kind of hard for me to really open my heart up to share this shit, because it's like, you got people that's hypocrites out here. You saying they want this knowledge, they want to activate their pineal gland. Even I heard Muslims say this shit.
Your attention, please.
I'm not a Muslim, but I've heard Muslims say these things. They would say, I'm trying to get on the Egyptian theology, right?
No additional items will be allowed past the security checkpoint.
But it's like it's a problem with certain religious people. They want to open their heart chakra up. They want to, you know what I'm saying, go to RFG Chosen because I follow him and ask him, just how do you open your heart chakra? That's all I need. Well, you have to change your diet. You have to stop eating meat. You have to quit getting vaccination shots. You have to quit living unhealthy, speaking unhealthy all day. You have to go ground into the earth, hydrate with alkaline water like I'm telling you. And then what you do is, when your body's at a healthy alkaline state and got all that acidity out of your body, what you do is you're at this capability, because the grids are not going to be on forever. That's one thing that, like, they talking about a shutdown happening. Like, I remember in 2018 going into 2019, it was a government shutdown. So how many shutdowns is it going to be for people to open their eyes and realize, yo, I'm eating epigenetics. Epigenetics has RNAs in them. In order for you to eat an RNA, you have to have something that's a part of your DNA. Something that mimics your DNA. Water. You eating milk, soy, dairy, cheese products. You got a question. How is some of these products made? It's coming from human bodies. If you're eating a human, everything is not what it seems. You're living in a hellish country, which is the United States of America. Why wouldn't you be eating another human? You eating from another human. Think about it. If you're eating from another human, you're not just eating dead humans. What you're eating, it goes a long way than what you're imagining, than what you can see, because you haven't experienced and did enough research on what epigenetics really means and how another man or a woman can affect what goes on in your life and predict what goes on in your life. So if another man or woman can predict what goes on in your life via through epigenetics and a low vibrational, you know what I'm saying, diet anyways, that means that you're doing it anyway. So you're putting these things in your body, you might as well clean your temple up to master alchemy to reach godhood. And that's what I'm here to bring. So just because you hear someone say drink your urine or practice urine therapy or do euphoria, I'm not insane, bro. I'm not out of my mind, because what you're eating every day, you're eating fast food. That shit you're eating, that's how you think they make the burgers, bro. Epigenetics, do your research. They have food flavorings for a reason. And it mimics the herbs in nature. It mimics the herbs, the seasonings, the spices in nature. Why else would a burger be pink? And why would they practice cowspiracy?
Final boarding call for Spirit.
So just take a look at this. I've done my research, man. I don't just look at things. Back on her, man. God damn. So, like I was saying, if you study cowspiracy, and if we share that connection to animals, and we owe the animals because we are aware of what's really going on, because we have that extra strand that an animal doesn't have. We have the ability of a lot more self-control, even though we might share the same thing as a cow, right, or a lion, or any animal in nature, gorilla. We share more comparisons to dolphins, but we more godlier than them. We more above them because we have a higher conscious ability of awareness than them. So think about this. I look at girls for the pleasure of it, because that's a natural thing in nature to do. Now I don't look at girls, or I might not go. I study my environment epigenetically, right, for a reason, not just for pleasure, but all right, I do it it's balanced, right? Now I might research something, and I might look at something for my own reason. We have people out here that we share the connection to animals.
In response to
think about the colonization I told you about, cowspiracy.
Law enforcement or TSA personnel.
Think about this: if we share that connection to a cow or even an animal, we have the same partial the same technologies as an animal on the human technologies of the body, which is our breath, our sight. The technologies of us being able to do yoga, stretching, coming together. You know what I'm saying? You have those people at the football games, the cheerleaders, the guys that go on the football league, and they make those different letters with crowds of people on the football field, like that type of stuff, right? This is another example, but we also share the connection to animals as the level is. You can actually, a male penis is very sacred. The male vagina is very sacred, which is the phallus and the clitoris. The male has the phallus, the female has the clitoris, right? You know this, scientifically speaking. Now, I'm only trying to get you to see this before I show you how to alchemize and master your body to activate your pineal gland and actually open up your chakras so you can depend on yourself as a source of protection, as a source of raising your aura field. Now, we gotta listen to what I'm saying, right? So, when you look at them, how they milk a cow, right? They milk the cow, which I haven't really seen. I know they do it from the female breast of a cow, or now I've on my own account seen things on different sex websites, bro. I've seen these things. I've seen people on sex websites, right? They would milk, like you can literally, like I'm a male right now. I've never done this because I'm not into trying to colonize nobody, no other humans, and none of this. Now I've seen this myself. People milking, women milking men, like on sex websites, like, and they would literally come out as of cow milk, right? So they're telling you, you know what I mean, drink this milk in a store that's a GMO through epigenetics. When you study that, you realize, you know what I mean, how much, you know what I mean, the government really can have control over you. So this is old convo anyway. This old convo, but I've never done this. I'm just breaking this down, bro. Now, that's what I want. That's the point I want to get to in reference to say, you saying you're not into urine therapy. You saying you're not into these things, right? But you're doing it every day when you eating milk, soy, and dairy products, and eating meat.
Flight 1132, servicing the Fort Lauderdale
eating butter.
30. Final boarding
so you're gonna eat that milk, you're gonna eat that cheeseburger. Just know,
once the doors closed, we will not reopen.
Just remember what you're really putting in your body, bro. I'm just bringing that as an awareness factor, bro. Now, on to the next thing I want to really get to, bro. I'm not trying to make a video all about that. I'm just making this video to show people how to activate the third eye. I don't want to sound like a weirdo saying this, because people, they like to try to shut people down like me and come against people like me for doing the right thing genetically for their body. Excuse me. Now, when you hydrating your body, this is why I was talking about I don't participate in boxing. Now, I don't participate in amateur boxing. I don't participate in professional boxing. Now, one thing I know about the teeth, the cranial teeth, that controls, when you have healthy teeth, that controls your awareness, because that's part of your five senses of taste. Now, if you take, this is one of the forms of strengthening your aura field. You can actually strengthen your aura field like this, right? And this doesn't hurt. It really don't. It's just doing nothing but helps your aura field. Now, this is what you do. You take your mouthpiece. This is what I've done. I don't know if anyone else came to this conclusion, because I do a lot of research. I was a vegan. I'm vegan currently now. I sungaze. I'm into nature. I'm into alchemy. I'm into putting healthy things in my body. When you take your mouthpiece, you boil it, right? And you form in your teeth, right? Now, after that, you hydrate your body. You drink enough water to make your stomach almost full. Because this is one thing I want to tell people. When you drinking water, the more water you put into your body and the fuller your stomach get, this is the only way you can use your, you know what I'm saying? This is the only way you're going to activate your third eye. Now, this is like basic level. You have level 1 of third eye, level 2 of third eye, level 3 of third eye, and level 4 of third eye activation. Level 1 of activating your third eye, this is how it feels. This is how it is. You hydrate your body like I told you, but you have to already be working out, running every day. Now, I'm a master already to my own degree, to the point I can just hydrate my body right now and, you know what I'm saying, take my mouthpiece, like I said, and boil it. And then you form your teeth. Now, to prevent, because your teeth is connected to your nose and because without healthy teeth, you can't get those signals. If you got all them, the acidic food, the milk, the cheese, all that bullshit, the meat, human meat, animal meat you put in your body, bro, you finna turn off all your light codes, and you eating microwave food. That shit gonna fuck up everything. It's gonna knock you all the way off balance. It's gonna lower your vibration to the evil side of the insectoids. You can be harvested. Your aura field shut down. This is gonna rearrange your whole DNA structure within that particular form of you. So you wanna eat a lot of organic products. You wanna cook with organic products. Now, I wanna say this. When you take your mouthpiece, you boil it, put it in your mouth. Now you drink enough water. Hydrate your body.
Your flight is now boarded at gate
all this down here, it's connected to this up here.
Once the doors close, we will not reopen.
This connects, and this connects. This is one. That's above, so below. Your heart. Now, level 1 of activating your third eye is to hydrate, the ability to hydrate your body, to open up everything down here, because this all controls your breath, your gut, your bladder. You know what I'm saying? Your kidneys, your lungs. So with all that, when you realign that with the water and you hydrating that, it's going to bloat your stomach. So you want to be patient. You be patient, right? And wait till you have to use it. So use it for at least 2 times that you do. And then you want to rehydrate your body some more and redo this process over again within the same time. Now, when you finally go to use it, you want to have either the best type of thing to urinate in, like, because you got to think about this, bro. When you're vibrating on a higher frequency, this all connects you to your ancestors, bro. This connects you to your light code. So I'm not speaking out of my fucking mind, bro. I'm not a fucking psycho. I'm not no crazy motherfucker, man. So we need to get that part straight, man. Before I can even break this video down some more, bro. This is really a lecture, in other words. So when you do that, you hydrate your body, man. So the best type of material to actually put your urine in, and a lot of people that's higher up in their knowledge, that knows knowledge like stuff like I do, it's better to urinate in materials that's glass based, like crystal based. You can actually formate your own, like or aluminum or platinum or metals. Plastic okay, but you got to be quick with plastic, because it's just like the sun. Your urine is connected to all this down here. You know what I'm saying? Actually, another fact about the clitoris and not the phallus, the male penis, right? And the genitals, that's a God particle. That's like a God particle. So that has consciousness in it, bro. That's what connects you to your ancestors. That's what connects you to the part of the earth you supposed to be connected with. And just like I said, your urine mimics the sun, because it's already yellow. The sun is yellow. It actually mimics the sun. So that's what's going to help you tap into your Titan genes. Like most people that can do the greatest anomalies on earth, the greatest scientists, like people like me, know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm telling you. So once you urinate into a glass material or metal or copper material or some form that's an element, like not plastic though, and then you can actually put it up to your nasal, because as above so below, as below so above, as within so without. So when you do that, you have to be patient. This shit do not come like that, because I'm at a level right now to where I have to drink the water how I have to drink through my nose. I'm past level 1, so level 1, I'm not settled with level 1. Like, it's just like I have to do much more work. Think about the Anunnaki. They evolve at a certain level to the point they can't breathe the oxygen on Earth. They can actually breathe the cosmic waters above. So I'm actually like on that level, steps away. It's just like I say, I'm living in a system right now to where it's a lot of sheeple, it's a lot of people that's against this knowledge. They call this the devil wave. They call this art. They demonize it, man. When the government's out here giving you a shit shot for real. And if you study who Brett Carr is, it's coming from another form of the Anunnaki or the Greys, whatever you want to call them, Enlil. You know what I mean? I don't pay them attention because I'm too deep into my own knowledge to give them my strength or energy. So when you do that, man, this is how you properly, successfully drink any liquid in your nasal. It don't have to just be your urine, because I'm only doing this for my godhood, to connect to my ancient Egyptian ancestors, to connect to the part of the equator on Earth where I'm supposed to be. And it's a fact, when you're actually, the more you do this, no matter if you're a level 1 third eye activator, when you activate your third eye on level 1, you actually can run at the speed of light. You can run, your bones connect more when you do this, because your urine is an extension. The water you have in your body is 70%, right? The earth is 70%. So the more water you put into your body, you open up your spectrum brain waves. You open up the different untapped spectrum parts of your brain waves and frequencies to evolve. So if you hear me say this and you just looking at me saying, yo, he's talking about drinking his pee, he's talking about drinking his urine, you're a fucking idiot, and you're never going to connect to your God genes, which is your jump DNA. Science has already proved this through science that we have 12 strands of DNA. The only way to activate them is what I'm telling you. There is no other way, and connecting to Earth. Because what's outside of you is not the whole. You have to go within.
May I have your attention, please?
Now, when it comes to
Centers for Disease Control,
we come out your, you know what I'm saying, the poop area, you don't want to mess with that. Don't go out here eating your fucking poop. Don't do that shit, man. You're not going to eat your poop, bro. I'm not preaching eat that. I'm saying raise your vibration. Don't go eating dairy, because think about it. People are already out here eating stuff that they not realize they're eating because they not studying their environment. They think it don't matter. They think it's not real. They think it's not real, and they're wondering why they're feeling the way they're feeling. Because think about it like this: what Master Teacher Baba G taught as well. Master Teacher Nature Boy Baba G taught. When you eating them animals, think about it. Most of these animals are being slaughtered in a slaughterhouse, so they having emotions and thoughts. And when you go and eat that same cow that just got slaughtered, that beef, right? That burger that you think you're eating, most of it ain't even burgers no more. Different, I'm gonna say this, different farmers, different public places that's selling these meats and these different foods, they're not processing it the same. So they're adding in different things in there. They could be adding, and this is possible. I'm not just hypothetically saying this. When you process something in a machine, bro, and you mix it in with flavors and additives, you can put anything in there and no one would know. Just like potatoes. They do it with potatoes, unorganic potatoes all the time. They cooking that in shit. They cooking it in poop. They can put urine in that. You're living in a fucking new world order, country, state. So you're saying that you're not aware. That's why you think the lights are powering on. Urine is powering it on. You can look up how the urine actually powers electromagnetism, because what urine has in it is electromagnetism. Now, I'm only sharing it because I'm tired. I'm also just sharing it because I'm trying to lift the fucking veil off me anyway, so I can be free and free other people. Because I feel like people want this knowledge, but they gotta be willing to accept it. I don't want to just be talking for no fucking reason, and then it just be for nothing. So I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep sharing. So when you drink your urine, you have to be at a certain vibration, because you are what you eat. You at least have to be 3 months strong, but for emergency purposes, the country we're living in, you're gonna have to be 2 weeks strong. And you have to, it could be from any state of being. So make sure you hydrate your body properly, bro. And when you drink it, when you urinate into a glass, like I'm not necessarily urinating into a glass cup, but get a bottle that mimics like a plastic bottle that has like a top you can tip and line it with your nose. Because why else would they make a bottle that can, you know what I'm saying, that can almost match the shape of the holes in your nasal? It's for a reason. Now, I want to talk about the nasal and the different ways it works. You have 2 parts of your nose, right? One side always more open to oxygen and water, because that's our amphibious connection. And the other side is not going to be that. It's not going to be accepting to the ability for you to take in liquids through your nose. So with your nose, right? Because people always want, man, it got to the point, man, I activated my third eye around these people in this America, man. They wanted to literally fuck my nose up, man. I had people out here talking about how they gonna destroy me, bro, shoot me and shit, just all off of me raising my vibration. My vibrational frequency. It lets you know the environment you're in. It lets you know the subconscious things you put in your body, subconscious suggestions it sends to you. Now I want to talk about this right while I was breaking down. This is all Egyptian knowledge, bro. Ancient Egyptian knowledge. Shit that predates the prior 10,000 years of the bullshit the Caucasian has brung. which is our lower self, right? This shit predates, I'm talking about predates all that. This shit that helps you connect to your electromagnetism, helps you connect to the Anunnakis. This, like, bro, this, the knowledge I'm giving right now, bro, this is, like I say, it's $1 million information. People can believe it, they can take it or leave it. Or believe it or don't believe it.
Attention, please.
But with your nose.
St. Louis Lambert International Airport.
Now, one thing I want to say, man, you gotta pay attention to the breath. You have to be breathing through your nose more dominantly all the time once you start doing this. Because when you breathing through your mouth, you're gonna need that, because when you're drinking water through your nose, if you just starting this shit, man, the reason you breathe through your mouth is because you don't want to always be dominantly pushing air out of your nose, because you want to be taking in the liquids through your nose. That's how you get it to your third eye. And I've had the experience myself. The more you breathe through your mouth, it's going to be less stressing to do this process, because when you taking water in your nose, you have to be focused. You have to be focused. You have to be centered. Now, when it comes to your brain hemispheres, for emergency purposes, because it's COVID now again, I don't want to see people vaccinated. And for the people that, I mean, I don't want to see people killing themselves. And now, when you pay attention to the nasal area, right, one side is going to always, like your right nose is going to always, every time you urinate, it's going to switch. It's going to switch, because it's like, think about the two serpents that come out of your crown chakra, right? Every time you urinate, your urine, because that's all a part of your chi, and that your urine is part of your chakras. Actually, that's what they won't tell you. When you study yoga, you come to find out your urine is a part of your chakras. Your chakras is what controls, like, your five senses. That's why you can actually become an Anunnaki. The more you ascend metaphysically by practicing the practice. So when you finally get to the level to where, you know what I mean, you finally start drinking, you know what I'm saying, liquids through your nose, it's going to be hard. You have to actually lean your head back, right? And when you first do it, your right nose or your left nose, you have to just take it in. Now, this is how you start slow. You lean back with the water bottle and you make sure that you get it in. Now, naturally, what's going to happen when the water enters your nose, it's going to already make, like, for people that never did it for their first time doing this, because this all Godhood activation right here. This all connecting to your roots. Like, you talking about being rooted, grounding. This all part of grounding. Like, this is what grounding is, even when you don't put your feet on the earth. So when you lean back and you have that bottle of liquid right there, right? And you sit there, it's going to naturally make you, yes, that's mine. It's going to naturally make you, the natural reaction, because you have to pay attention to this. You're going to, because when you're dealing with this type of science and this type of alchemy, it's going to have a natural reaction. The natural reaction is for you to inject it. It's going to be like, you're going to feel it. So it's going to be like a quick swift of, you know what I mean, you breathing that, you know what I'm saying, taking in that liquid in your nose. So you might have to wobble back and forth about 2 or 3 times. So when you're doing it, keep doing it, right? And then you got to be patient. Then you might have to sit there with it. And then you might start coughing a little bit because it's your first time, due to you leaning your head back in that position anyways. But the more you work on it over time, if you keep doing it the same day, you keep doing it, then you're going to get to the point where you're going to be able to drink it. Now, I don't know how many people remember when they were younger, them just drinking water or you swallowing your own spit. It'd be like hard as hell. But then the more you keep doing it, it get easier. Like, you might, like me, I'm sitting here, it's easier for me. But when you were younger, it used to be hard for you to be like, why can't I just fucking swallow my own fucking spit, bro? Or your own saliva. Or just like, sometimes it'd be hard for you to drink certain liquids down. You'd be like, I'm having a hard time, like you choking. That's how it is when you first start drinking liquids through your nasal area. But you gotta find, it switches. It goes from the right and it go from the left. Sometimes when you go to sleep and wake up, it switches, because that's like deep meditation your body go through. That's why living in America is very poisonous. The environment and all that is poisonous. That's why even though I'm in America, that's why it don't bother me that much when people try to come against me, because I'm like, they evil acting, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking like, I know knowledge of thyself. I know the technologies of the body. See, these are technologies. These are things the Anunnaki, the Greys, the Insectillions do. This shit you see in Dragon Ball Z that I officially decoded, that I've never really seen other people decode. So when you do it, when you first start doing it, that's the experience. It's gonna be like, it's hard for me to just like swallow the fucking liquid when I'm injecting through my nasal. So when you finally master it, you're gonna be like drinking this shit like clockwork, because your tonsil in your throat is gonna flick a lot harder. And after once you finally able to do it easier and easier, you're gonna be like, after you done drinking, after you inject through your nose, you're gonna, cause this is the motion of how it mimics when you're doing it. It's like, because it's like breathing in the cosmic waters, like the Anunnaki breathe. And this is how they master flying and things like that, and teleportation, running at the speed of light, because you taking the cosmic waters in, and that's real. So when you do that way, right, when you drink the water that way, you're gonna have like a loud burp. So remember when I told you this, your stomach, the more that you drink the water, right, the more you drink the water, you hydrate your body, your bladder, your gut, your lungs, your kidneys, because you have to drink a lot of water to hydrate all those organs. Because with all those organs working in coherences together, this is how, and you can discover a lot. You can discover how to grow your limbs back, all this, but it takes more and more water, because you have to hydrate. You have your muscles, your organs, your leg organs, your arms, your heart. So
your attention, please.
The more that you hydrate
Passengers
and you bloat your stomach up, you're having that water send to your different parts. So think about this. After you drink it through your nose, right, and you master that part, you're gonna have a loud burp. The more that you drink it, you're gonna have that loud burp, and that's for a reason. This is why people. Now I'm gonna be honest. I heard a YouTuber, Brett Carr. I learned who this guy was from RFD Chosen. He said that the Enlil are just like a different part of us. Enlil, he's the Anunnaki. He's the evil Anunnaki that go into UFOs, and this is going on right now, to where he left the mama's placenta without his female counterpart. So all in all, Enlil is not evil, but he's playing an evil role right now. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh's, the Enlils, them part of the Anunnakis. So with them, right, we still had that connection to them. And what was I just finna say, man? With them, we actually can still connect with them. But you know what, I lost my train of thought, it come back. But yeah, man, I just want to, that's one way now. With your mouthpiece, I want to break that down. Like, you boil and you put it in your mouth, right, and you form it. Like, these are natural things that's here that nature provided for us to use. So with this, you use the same knowledge of drinking through your nose. But with the mouthpiece, it's going to just, like, because if you have that mouthpiece in your mouth and you don't drink it, you have to use your mouthpiece after you boil the water. Now the mouthpiece is not going to grip all the way to your teeth. I've done this experiment myself. It's not going to grip all the way to your teeth. You know how grills are? You know how rappers wear grills, things like that. Mouthpieces work better than grills because it's made out of rubber, right? But it's made out of plastic. But it works better because you have the ability to put your urine, which is your God gene, within, and that helps it connect to your teeth and lines up. And what your mouthpiece is going to do is going to help, like, if you think about people in martial arts, right? You know how some martial arts, or some people, they get in shape, they put they may take something like this and wrap it around their stomach, right? That's how that works. That's how the mouthpiece works. But it's different because it's not going to have that layover to the point where you have to build your buttocks back up from the numbness of putting that wrap around your belly. So that's how the mouthpiece work in that form. I discovered that in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So if you do that, the same practice with the mouthpiece, and then now I'm gonna say to balance it out, for my own sake, for me to keep balance and to keep, you know what I'm saying, to keep balance and to keep actual secureness. When I say breathe through your nose, right? I mean breathe through your mouth more dominantly, because you don't want to be pushing air out of your nose. Because I thought about a video RFG Chosen mentioned. It was about like your oxygen and how us breathing, how we have like copper and how we have an iron-based blood, right? The more oxygen you breathe from Father Time, because he separated the waters from above from the waters below, because like I say, Enlil left his mother's placenta without his female counterpart, and that's what created that problem. And he went out splicing people, knocking down their Jacob's ladder, which connects to their brain. And when that happened, we lost our consciousness of the Nu within us, the Anunnaki, because the Nu means amphibious one, right? And when we lost that connection, most of the Titans lost our connection, and we fell from grace like that because of Enlil. He left his he left the mother's placenta, core to earth, without his female counterpart. Bret Hart broke that down, and when that happened, that created all kind of chaos, like Babylon, the waters from above separating from the waters below, like that. So I just want to bring that example into play as well, and how it connects. Time, man, I'm out your fucking husband. Golly. Now, I want to say this, man. With that broken down right there, I gave people the stepping stone in these times we're in right now to connect to their godhood. Now, this is connected to your Kundalini fire within you, because think about the two snakes that, you know what I'm saying, coils and travel up your spine and travels all the way to your crown chakra, from the root chakra to the crown chakra. As above, so below, as below, so above, within, without. With that right there, I gave people the breakdown, bro. I gave people the basics. Now, take it or leave it, bro. You know what I mean? Take it or don't take it. Take heed or ignore it. It's your destiny. This is your knowledge. This is the knowledge I've gained. The cosmic credit granted me to give back to my people. So this is the only way that we can use this information, and this is why I was saying it's the same similarity as the people that's building their own technology, right? Now I want to share the other way to activate your third eye, like level 2 wise. Now, level 2 wise, see, you gotta keep the memory, bro. You cannot forget any steps within this process, because if you forget any step within this process, you're gonna fuck up your nose. Now, some things to be aware of when you activate this ability. When you activate your third eye, you got the pineal gland, right? Which sits in the center of your brain. And you got the, young Pharaoh broke this down, man. I can't remember the video it was. But, you know, you think, and I want to mention this. You think about the samurai, the ancient samurai. These are the practices that help them teleport, run at the speed of light. These are one of the works of the technologies of the body that help the samurai gain that ability. Because without your nasal, without that's what connects to your pineal gland. That's what connects to the seat of your light. You know what I mean? Your antenna. You know what I mean? Take your hat off, connect to the earth, your antenna. That's your pineal gland. Third eye. Awakening. So when you take that knowledge right there that I just gave, you know what I mean? Now, be careful for it. Like, I'm not suggesting this to an athlete, bro. I'm not suggesting this to anybody that put on gloves, go into amateur boxing still and compete, or professional boxing to compete. I'm not suggesting any of this to them. I would suggest this to them to activate their own God ability to take the funds they get from the sports they participate in. So yeah, this is how you breathe more oxygen. Doing these practices puts you at a higher oxygenated state of being. This is why the Anunnaki, they can levitate off of the ground, they can fly, they can run at the speed of light. Because what urine do, it's a premium. It's like premium amount of oxygen, premium amount. It works like the sun. The sun is a generator, a battery charger to the body, to the earth, to the plants. And the water that we put in our body, the alkaline water, and the water we take in through our nasal areas. Now, to heighten your hearing, this is like level 2 shit. To heighten your hearing, you actually, your ears work the same way. Now, I remember this movie I seen, it's called Alien vs. Monster, right? I remember the alien drunk that, he literally was drinking liquid through his ear, bro. Now, they talk about eat extraterrestrials, you know what I mean? Aliens, right? That's our connection to the aliens. Now, the way that your nose work, that's the way that your ears work. When you drink, when you intake that, when you take in liquid through your ear, bro, that heightens your hearing. And when you're around animals like cats, they can sense, they can actually, the thing about cats, they can actually, because they got an active third eye, a pineal gland, they can sense that energy vortexing, and they can actually see the energy vortexing through your brain. Now you have to already be in alignment with activating this right here, this ability, because without this you ain't gonna be able to do this practice. But this works the same as now if you can, the easier you can take in oxygen through the liquid through this water through this side. Now I'm gonna just say this: when you finally get more advanced with it, you gonna figure out.
Attention, please.
The only thing that's going to connect me to the ability to continue to take liquids through my nose is my urine. You're going to come to that conclusion. You're going to figure out, damn, as much as it sounds bad because they already putting urine in your food, but you don't know it. They feeding you feces in your food, but it's deeper than what you know. Nothing's never what it seemed. Now this is all divine truth right here I'm giving you, right? So when you do that right there, and you practice yoga with it, right, you're gonna come to the conclusion that I need my own liquids, and you're gonna go back to that Bible scripture that says this: drink from your own well. You're gonna go back to that Bible script. Hello to the one viewer. I'm giving out information. Take it or leave it, bro. Watch the video. Rewind it. This is for the shutdown that's coming. Take this knowledge. If you really want to survive this, when the grid shut down, bro, I'm giving out heavy information about your pineal gland and our connection to everything going on in the earth. So yeah, man, like when you come to that conclusion, you're gonna figure out everything I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? Hydrate your body, people. Make sure you're drinking a proper amount of alkaline water. And at the same time, what I did was when I kept practicing, you know what I'm saying, my alchemy practice with water and connecting to nature, yoga, hydrating my body, drinking it through my nasal like the Nubians did. I would start looking at different things. I was able to decode because, like I say, it works just like the sun. Because the sun is like a charger to the earth, to the plants, to the humans, to animals. The circadian rhythm of the earth, grounding. When I was studying Master Teacher Baba G, I would watch a lot of his videos and lectures. What I was doing in that process, something that no one else was doing. I was taking his videos. What I was doing was I was paying attention to the grounding. And what I would do was, even though I didn't have a grounding pad, I mean, yeah, you definitely want to start drinking more water. I didn't have a grounding pad, but the thing about it was I figured out our bodies are of the earth. We have a solar plexus. The sun serves solar energy, which serve UVB, UVC, UVA. We need more UVB, people might heal. But all races, in all, gonna come to that conclusion. We need more UVB than UVC or UVA, because all them other ones, they're gonna be emitting bad signals to our body.
Is that your stuff over
Yeah,
there?
that's mine.
Yeah. You have to speed with it, right? You can't leave it like that.
All right, I'm grab. But yeah, that's the way you're gonna come to conclusions. No matter what your hue level is, people say that like it's not about your hue, it's about your neuromelanin. I heard a lot of people RFG talk about it. It was like your hue is one thing, but your neuromelanin is another thing. Your neuromelanin is what charges your pineal gland actually, like your methylchlorine count. That's what I found it to be. Listen to RFG. That's what connects you to, like with the knowledge I gave you, you can actually figure a lot, man. You can figure out a lot. I'm gonna tell the truth. I actually follow a lot of people, not just master teachers, like people that's gurus of alchemy, physics, science, astrologers, things like that. I actually study like I say, different movies, decode them and take from that. And this is how I know, without a reasonable doubt, all the information I know, everything I'm telling you, from teleporting, flying, running the speed light, is all possible with everything I just shared. Now, when you talk about different things I figured out, now I listen to Bro Sanchez as well. He talked about how when you listen to these different rappers, right, and you listen to the frequency that they listen to, it affects your molecular structure. Now that's true, because your molecular structure is what's also connected to your cranial structure as well. What shapes this. Different sounds can shape how you look, how you actually because if you don't know, people, cloning is real, bro. It's definitely real, bro. This shit is real out here, bro. Like, rappers do get lookalikes. I have a lookalike, but it's probably not the way that I know. Like, I can actually give people. I'm shuffling just some $1 million information, bro. Just by listening to somebody, bro, you can actually because of the knowledge I told you, like the practice of ancient Egyptian practice of that process I showed you, of drinking water through your nasal. You can actually you can just listen to another person talk, just the sound of vocal cords. When you go to sleep, you can actually see everything they was meaning. And I've had this experience, bro, and actually I was able to do it even when I'm woke. Now all this shit exists, bro. I've did my own research, not just on the computer, on the phone research. I've done my own experimental researches. That's why I can listen to a rapper right now and I can actually mimic everything they doing and why they did it. But I'm just taking my own route. I don't necessarily tell people the reason why I might have done it or why I made her try to sound like a rapper. I did it because I really honor the rapper and I really like the artist or something like that. I'm not saying I want to clone them, because I'm not into cloning. I'm totally against that shit, man, because everyone deserves a chance, a right to their own abilities, bro. And this is one of the most predominant premium times to be doing that. Now, the process I told you, you can actually put on a video, right? And this is what helps us connect to the cartoons and the video games and how that's the real reality and how we have dimensional ley lines, dimensional portals, and vortex energies coexisting at one time. And that is true. And I actually paid attention to a lot of athletes as well, and just them talking. Like, when you practice this practice, I'm telling you, the more you practice it, you can actually master like the things that they practice, and you can actually use it and actually learn how to do the things, the attributes that they have. You can learn how to grow height. You can learn how to gain like knowledge, or you can learn how to rap. Just listen to rappers, the master of the class of how they rap, and do the same or make it better. You know what I'm saying? The more you practice. So now, before I could have already reached the higher point of this, living in the wrong environment, around the wrong people on the wrong frequency, like, because they weren't able to see because I was vibrating at such a high frequency. You know what I mean? This knowledge isn't meant to kill, steal, and destroy. It's meant to rebuild, make humanity aware, to the point, you know what I mean, we can bring back the ancient ways, because that is the right way, bro. Everything going on now from the fake monetary system, that's why I keep saying that. This is a fake monetary system we're living in because of the things that I know, the technologies of the body. 101, how life works. What I'm telling you is how life works. You know what I mean? And I'll be on here for more videos, but the more that you hydrate your body, the more that you do them things, bro, you're gonna activate your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is what keeps you connected to the all. It keeps you connected to the sun. And you know what I mean? The more and more that you research different people out here, you can actually activate like Marvel comic superhero abilities within you. You can actually open up dimensional portals when you keep doing this practice, because that light is beaming out through you, and it's your mind, your thinking, your thoughts is a reality. And that's why the state I'm in, the city and state I'm in right now, I've actually heard people around me say, where the hell am I at? It's not where you at, it's more like I'm bringing a better fucking realm here. I'm bringing a higher vibrational realm of existence. That was my initial goal in St. Louis, Missouri, to change the environment, to bring it to a healthier state, because it's a tropical planet. Through metaphysics and alchemy, no matter where you are, you can actually bring light. What does light do? What does sound do? It changes, because energy isn't created nor destroyed, it's just rearranged. And that's the part of that I take from that. I just wanted to rearrange my environment. That's all I want to do. I don't want to rearrange nobody's body. I don't want to stop their growth. I just want them to be a part of God essence, a healthy environment, healthy weather, bro, tropical. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the tropics to North America, but I don't really have to drive for it. That's why I'm just sharing the knowledge for someone else to do better things with it. This is all energy projection. You know what I mean? When someone sees you, who you are, your physical being, they be like, you know what I mean? How in Dragon Ball Z, when they see Goku, Kakarot, they be like, his friends be like, is that the same person? You know what I mean? Because it's all about growing for the better, advancing, raising your energy up for the all to help out your environment. You know what I mean? Hate is going to destroy, self-destruct you, bro. You're going to self-destruct with hate. I'm just going to give you the truth. Like, you can't use knowledge for hate, for selfishness, self-destructiveness. So the more and more that we practice the practice, right, I'm telling you, you can actually, like RFG and people tell you can actually find portals, electromagnetic portals to connect to. That's why I would have people out here saying, give up your plasma. You know how fucking retarded. That's the most idiotic thing to do in these times on the earth. We're very devolved from who we supposed to be and what we are supposed to be doing. We are the fucking guardians of the galaxy, bro, for a reason. And everything I told you is the reason why. So you can keep playing the system, poisoning your body. You gotta stop it, bro. Stop poisoning your body, bro. Stop doing this stupid shit that's gonna kill you. All that GMO food, eat the meat, the soy, the dairy, the cheese, all that. You have a chance if you're still breathing oxygen. Now, I told my dad this. I told him the drugs that you do have in your body, through alchemy, you can rearrange it because it all comes from the source, right? The thing about it is he would have to initially master everything I told him, because people that smoke, what they have a problem with doing? They have a problem with breathing, because you're putting an unaccessible amount of smoke. Not saying that the smoke is unhealthy, but what's in the smoke is unhealthy though. Now, I've never really energy projected unhealthy things from my pineal gland, but it don't matter what you put in the body. The more water you put in your body, bro, you know what I mean? Master alchemists like myself, it don't matter how much water you put into your body. It's more about, it doesn't matter the things, the solids you put in your body, because water in the universe is all liquid. The water's gonna always outweigh the solid. So when it comes to that, man, I figured out like it's that deep. So you literally, people would look at me and call me the devil, but all I'm doing is protecting the energy around them, because you gotta think about it like this. I'm already eating alkaline vegan from the earth, organic. people out here really energy projecting, but the energy that they're projecting is demonic energy, seriously, and it's come from an unhealthy place. EMF waves are important. A person can literally be a parasite, bro. They can literally raise their vibrations and do everything I told you to do, but put junk in their body, and they still can energy project. Like I told you, RFG said you can bring realms into this realm just off a thought. You can open up dimensional portals, like what you seen in Mortal Kombat, how they would bring them dimensional lines together. Think about Darkseid, Shao Kahn. Everything I'm telling you, why you think he got that thing in the middle of his head in Mortal Kombat? That's symbolizing the pineal gland, that connection. Think about the Thundercats, like you know what I'm saying, or He-Man, how they got that thing in the middle of the sword, the Thundercats, that connection. That's all connected to the pineal gland. And with the knowledge I just shared in this video is what helped them bring realms and manifest different beings to protect them. Or some villains, they was using it, like you got people in America right now, they energy projecting, but people don't want me to energy project, but I'm only projecting healthy energy is going to save humanity, bro. And that's why people getting shot out here, people dying, having wars for no reason. The very people that want me to, I'm gonna tell you, the majority of the people that want me to not be connected to this knowledge, it has been majority of ignorant people that, you know what I mean, into killing, murdering, but they project the bad energy. They don't want to raise their vibration, man. They don't want to eat from the earth. So my thing is, you know what I mean, I'm only sharing this information because it's a COVID vaccine out here now. That's more serious than anything. You must take this knowledge right now I'm sharing and take heed to it. Don't take it for granted, because this all connected to your breath, you know what I mean. This all connected to what's going to help you raise your vibrations and your five senses and evolve in life. Because we, as people like me, we have to evolve to 5D, fifth dimension, from 3D, because the earth is going to have a dimensional split in a minute. It's going to go from 3D to 5D. And so what the government doing, they trying to promote this vaccine because they're trying to be interference with the frequencies and stop people like me from sharing this knowledge and living in the knowledge, because they know, you know what I mean, the knowledge I'm talking about and what exists in video games, cartoons, is the real reality on Earth. So I just want to share that, man. Like, I'll be on here for more videos, man. Yeah, like the more that you practice with your waters, and you know what I mean, you evolve into, you know what I'm saying, drink it through your nasal, you're gonna see it's gonna affect your teeth, you know what I mean, your bones in your body, and you can actually, you know what I mean, just master your whole self, man, and just practice yoga. So I just wanted to share that, man. I'm gonna have more lectures like this in the near future.